Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how I achieved this eye makeup look today. So to go ahead and start off, I have already applied my foundation and my eyebrows to my face. And for this eye look, I'm going to be using my brand new Shaaanxo makeup palette that she collaborated with BH Cosmetics on. We have 9 different color eyeshadows, which are super pretty, really pigmented, which is good for BH Cosmetics because they're cheap. And we also have 9 different lip colors as well. So to go ahead and start off, I'm just applying a MAC paint pot all over my eyelids as a base and kind of like an eye primer so the eyeshadows stick. And of course, I'm going to be doing my Scotch tape trick on the end of my eyes just to ensure that our eyeshadow is going to have a nice, clean, crisp edge by the time we are done. For the very first color, I'm going to be taking this kind of yellowy, canary looking color, and I'm just going to be sweeping that through my crease just to kind of warm everything up and of course to transition with. I feel like this color is the perfect transition color and it blends really nicely with all of the other shades. And then I'm just building it up as I go. Moving on to the eyelid color, I'm going to be using the the second to last darkest shade in the palette, and with some MAC Fix Plus spray, I'm going to be applying that to the brush and then applying that eyeshadow color to my eyelid. Now, I was very surprised by this eyeshadow because it looks a lot darker in the palette than it shows up on your eyelid. I don't know if anyone else has experienced that as well. Still a really gorgeous color, and I think it really complemented the lid, but I just found that kind of shocking when I put it all over my eye. I was like, wow, that looks totally different than the palette, but yeah. So just sweeping that all over the lid and then just going through and blending everything together. Next, I'm taking the darkest shade in the palette, and on an angled eyeshadow brush, this is where the tape is going to really help us because I'm just going to be sweeping that in the outer corner, making the corners really dark. This is personally my all-time favorite way to do my eyeshadow, and I feel like all these colors went really well together. So just building that up in the outer corner and then of course blending it out so it looks nice and flawless all the way throughout. Next, I'm going to be taking this kind of deep red color right here, and on just a kind of dense dome type eyeshadow brush, I'm going to be sweeping that just very slightly over top, kind of in our crease and brow bone area where my brow bone starts, just to kind of make everything look a little bit different and just add a whole bunch of different eyeshadow colors so you guys can kind of see how they all look. And then I'm just taking a slanted e.l.f. eyeshadow brush and blending everything out. And then the very last color that I'm using from this palette is this middle one right here, which is a very flattering shimmery brown color. And I thought this would go really good on the lid just to add a little bit of shine and shimmer to this eye look. And it went really well on top of the other eyeshadow, and everything blended really well together. So I'm just putting this on with a flat top Sephora eyeshadow brush. And then as usual, I'm just taking my e.l.f. liquid eyeliner and doing my signature cat eye that I usually always do with every single makeup look. After you have done that, you can go ahead and very carefully remove the tape from the outer parts of your eye, and as you can see, it creates a very nice, very seamless blend or sharp line with our eyeshadow, so it looks like we're professionals at this. Then I'm just taking my beauty blender to clean up any fallout. Next, I'm just taking Zero Urban Decay black eyeliner and putting that on my waterline. Again, like I always do, I just get into a habit of doing certain things and they tend to stick most of the time. Then I'm taking that same shimmery brown eyeshadow that we used on the lid and sweeping that underneath my eye. And then of course we can't forget the mascara, so for that I'm just using my L'Oreal Voluminous Butterfly Mascara in Blackest Black and putting a good amount of this on my top and bottom lashes. Now that you have the eye look fully completed, here is what it looks like, but now it's time to conquer the rest of our face. First things first, I'm going to be starting out with bronzer. I'm just using the City Glow Bronzer by Physicians Formula, and then on a fluffy brush, I'm just going to be bronzing up my face, packing this onto the cheek area and up in the temples, just to kind of frame my face, how to make it look a little bit more on the tan side. And then if you guys remember from my drugstore makeup haul, I bought the e.l.f. contouring brush and I decided to give it a go today in this video. Now, keep in mind that a very orangey bronzer is never okay to contour with, and I very, very quickly realized this, so I just blended it out, but the brush is amazing. Moving on to blush, I'm going to be using Laura Mercier. I believe this is in the color Rose Bloom, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Very, very pigmented, very creamy, soft blush. I absolutely love it, and I'm just applying that onto the apples of my cheekapoos. And then of course we have to highlight our face, and I'm using my all-time favorite Shimmer Brick from Physicians Formula and using my BH Cosmetics highlighter brush. I'm just sweeping that into the regular spots that I would normally highlight with. Then moving on to my all-time favorite lip combo of the month of April, and that is using these two products right here. The lip liner that I'm using is by LA Colors, and it is in the color Cappuccino. And I'm just going to be lining my lips and slightly overdrawing them as well, and then I'm going to be filling them in ever so slightly. And then after doing that, I'm going to be using the BH Cosmetics liquid lipstick in the color Muse, and I'm just going to be filling in the lip liner that we applied and making a good amount of this, you know, all over our lips to have a nice, pretty matte lip color. After you're done, you must do the usual selfie ritual. So after a few selfies, you are ready to show off your brand new look. And here's how it turned out. Now we're not quite finished yet because I have yet to show you guys what the lip colors look like. So if you flip the palette over onto the other side, you are going to see these colors right here, which these are all very, very flattering lip gloss colors. And I decided to take the nude, the most nude shade, and on a lip brush, just apply this all over my lips, just if you wanted to go with something a little bit more on the glossy side, but stay on the nude side instead of having like just a regular matte lip. Here's how it turned out like. Other than that, here's how the overall look turned out. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to go down and subscribe to my channel. I love you guys, and I will see you next time in my next video. Bye!